Hello everyone and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Made in the Moment, Chilling With. Today on the show we're chilling with Solomon Makhubela, who is a fitness instructor. Let's also remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be up to date with all of our latest content. Soli, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. Let's speak about who Solomon Makhubela is.
Soli is a young man coming up in the ranks in the fitness industry, working very hard to help the community and everyone to keep strong, encouraged, and to build a future through physical and health training.
And you have started Soul Fitness. Tell us all about that.
Soul Fitness is my baby. Not necessarily, it's my brand, it's who I am, it's where I'm from, and because it's from the people to the people, right? So I basically started Soul Fitness from my background of being active in my young days, playing cricket, rugby, in high school and university as well.
And when did you start Soul Fitness?
I started Soul Fitness in 2017 and also as well got to register the company in 2018.
And you run the organization within Alexandra with the community, like you're saying that it's for the community, it's by the community, you're taking it to the community. Tell us about the different services that you provide as Soul Fitness.
So mostly what I want to do is that people have a different image when it comes to the word Alexandra or Gomorrah. So my thing is that I want to take out people out of the sophisticated areas to come and experience an urban lifestyle training. So I have a garage gym, which I call an authentic lifestyle gym, where there's like elementary equipment that we do elementary exercises, like your pallets, your tires, your jump rope, and also like your tug of war ropes. So then it's to bring a difference between your gyms, indoor and outdoor facilities.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things about gym, Soul, is that a lot of people will say gym is expensive because sometimes I'm going to pay gym membership, but then I'm not going to go to the gym.
Yes.
How does it work at Soul Fitness?
So with Soul Fitness, there are different packages, right? Okay. There are group sessions, there are boot camps where people get exercises and we meet only on Saturdays. And also there's personal training where individual chooses now to pay on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis.
Yes, and you started the business back in 2017. What are some of the challenges that you'd say you came across?
The challenges that I came across was transportation, logistics. Sometimes to bring in tires into the community is a bit challenging, right? You need to find a van, someone that has the means to help you out in terms of transportation because those things are heavy and they're big, right? So those are the basics, but then also as well, communication, data, Wi-Fi coverage. So there's a lot of things that we can, an endless list.
Yeah. And how have you managed to be able to work around those kinds of challenges? Because 3 years later, you're still thriving.
What I always tell people is that you always find a way. And you always find a way through your positive energy and mindset. So you have to humble yourself and work with people. So it was a bit challenging with me back in the days, you know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is that you need to, ask for assistance, avail yourself to people. And I just found out that I'm a people's person, so I'm able to ask for assistance and help.
Let's move from those sort of daily challenges that you faced to the challenges that the entire globe is facing now when it comes to COVID-19. When the lockdown was initiated, firstly, gyms were a no-go area.
Yes.
How were you able to, to work through that? How did COVID-19 affect your business?
It affected me really bad because like I missed all my clients. Everyone wants that authentic feel of being with a trainer one-on-one in terms of physical training. So, and also in terms of like revenue, obviously everything went down. So it was really tough. But I would like to say that it also put me in a corner of to say, okay, are you sure you want to be a trainer? Are you sure you want to work the next 10 years being a trainer? How can you build yourself to becoming better after COVID-19? You know what I'm saying? So I had to do some recap on my work because obviously as a young lad and 3 years into the business, you're always going to be evolving in the business, right? So I had to find my disciplines of execution to say, okay, if I step out of COVID-19, am I going to be the same? Are the people going to know me or know Soul Fitness as a brand the same?
How were you able to come up with new ways of doing things because we are calling it a new normal?
So first I struggled because, I'm used to training people in an authentic way. Well, we have like something called fill up the streets, you know what I'm saying? So we used to do all our events, Kostrati, where we bring the community together and people in different areas to come experience the urban lifestyle of training, like I mentioned earlier. So going into lockdown, it was very challenging. So I had to find another way to do the same thing that I did. And you know, obviously convincing someone to say, hey, we can actually do this in another way or another platform or in another place as well, like in your own comfortable space. Gontlu was a challenge, you know what I'm saying? So I had to take videos of myself, actually training, and then I would train one daily. So I would move so people can actually catch the motion of what I'm doing later on. So I did that first by training myself and then showing people that, okay, this is what you can do for weight loss, gaining weight or body composition and changing your whole body.
And how was the reception to that? Because you know, going into the lockdown, a lot of people are not familiar with anything that is virtual. So going online to train, you know, was not a thing for a lot of people, particularly people in the townships who probably don't have access to data because data is so expensive. So how was the reception from your clients?
Very responsive, because it was like really challenging because data is situations, people, the recession, people getting retrenched from work, and that was a challenge. But then, you know, we actually found ways to say, if we can, you know, gather something together, you know what I'm saying, we can actually make the training possible. So we started buying gigs of data together, and then, you know, we share in one, like we put in one group chat, and people will come in for training.
I really like that, Saul, because it speaks to exactly what you're talking about when you're saying this is something that you're doing for the community. So you're able to band together to make sure that you are able to get the data and then be able to get your services out there. I really like that. Well done on that.
Yeah, no, thank you. And then, you know, some people, sometimes they might not have something. I always encourage people, if someone doesn't have something at that time, you help out. You know what I'm saying? Because one day that person will help you back. You never know. So with the positive energy, so Soul Fitness is energy, strength, and guidance. In order to have energy, you need strength. And to gain that strength, you need guidance. So that's what it's all about. So we need to help each other.
And I like that clients are a big part of what you do. Can you share a success story with us where, you know, you found someone who needed personal training and you've seen the results of being their personal trainer?
Yeah, no, one lady, Sis Busi, she's the one that actually helped me to work online, which I didn't know. And she wanted to lose about 30 kilograms. We started working from May, and the journey was very inspirational because, you know, when someone is willing to do something, you go all out. She could barely move, or she could barely do like basic exercises, but then the heart was willing, you know what I'm saying? That's what made me have energy every day to push her forward, to say, sis, you can make it. No maganjani, you get there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is impossible. So those words of encouragement and that positive energy built up the momentum to say, okay, guys, I can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? And then she lost the extra weight. You know
so if there's someone out there who is a sismusi as well, who wants to lose weight or who just wants to get into shape, where do they find Soul Fitness?
You guys can catch me on Instagram, Soul Fitness. So Soul_fit_ness. And then, or hit me up quickly, 060-6169-129.
So much inspiration coming from someone who calls himself a young lad. Listen, before I let you go, so we do something here on Made in the Moment that is called the quick fire questions. So we see how many questions you can answer in 30 seconds. Are you ready? All right, let's do that. You can give me the clock. Who do you admire the most?
Steve Jobs.
What is your favorite summer activity?
Fitness.
What is one thing that annoys you the most?
Being late.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Strong, fast, agile.
If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
I think my dad, because he's very inspirational and, you know, he's always positive.
If you could talk in your sleep, what would you say?
I love you, God.
What is your favorite movie quote? Time up. You were able to answer 5 questions in 30 seconds. Well
Thank you.
done. We don't do that, Sol. Come. Thank you so much, Sol. Really appreciate it. And that was Solomon Marquez joining us here on Made in the Moment, Chilling With, telling us all about Sol Fitness and some of the challenges that he went through and how he was able to overcome those. Let's also remind you that today's episode was proudly brought to you by Asha. Remember, you can find them on ladyasha.com, and 1 menstrual cup will set you back 199 rands.